Here's another one.
Oh, look at him go! I need to change the category. Oh, look at him go! Actually, banger song. What the fuck is this? What is this prediction? Dancing all night.
Persona 4, Dancing All Night.
In P4D, there are two primary modes, story mode and free dance. We have for the story. That was a config. Actually put like voices up. I don't understand the settings that put like voices the same level than like everything else. In story mode, you can enjoy the story of P4D first. Select mode. Okay, the mode will affect only story mode. Am I skilled at rhythm games? Oh, fucking hell yeah, man.
Well then, that concludes this audition. We'll contact you individually with your results after some time.
Thank you, sir.
Take care now.
Thanks for everything.
Thank you for staying so late.
Thank you so much. See you.
No!
I'm sorry. Thank you for everything. We'll get back. Oh, good luck. I'm rooting for you too.
What? Adachi breaking out of prison for dancing.
Excuse me? Yuko-san?
Oh my god, what the fuck? Oh. Wow, guys,
What the? Was that a scream?
It was from the studio. Hey!
What?
What's going on?
Hey, have you heard that rumor?
Huh? Which one?
When you look at some website at midnight, there's this weird video that plays on its own. It's hard to really make out much at first, but you can totally see this idol who should be dead dancing in it. When you watch the video to the end, supposedly you get taken away to the other side and you never wake up.
is it like me, or however that shitty video was called? Me. Oh, Margaret. When you awaken, you are greeted with an unfamiliar sight. The floor, walls, even the ceiling, everything in the mysterious room is colored a deep ultramarine. Before you sits a similarly unfamiliar woman.
Oh, welcome to the Velvet Room. Don't worry, this is merely a dream. The you in the real world is sound asleep. Having said that, you're no guest of this room.
She fixes you with a piercing stare, as if appraising you, before continuing on.
Perhaps you've gone astray in your dream and wandered into a realm beyond your ken.
You didn't want to remember that MV, but thanks. You're welcome.
This is the Velvet Room, a place that exists between dream and reality, mind and matter. Normally, only those who have agreed upon some form of contract may come here.
After saying so, she turns her gaze downward as if in contemplation.
But nothing meaningless happens in this room. If you are here, there must be a reason for it. Very well. I'll use this as an opportunity to tell you of a guest we once hosted here.
The woman before you straightens her posture slightly, then faces you directly. It seems she's going to tell you a story about someone other than yourself. Who does she intend to tell you about?
Yes, I know just whose story to relate. This is the tale of an unforgettable guest who kindled within my heart a flame that none of our countless visitors could match. I knew him as Yu Narukami. In overcoming a terrible ordeal that befell a certain town, he formed an irreplaceable bond with his friends. The power of their bond supported them through every trial, even when facing an adversary with inhuman powers.
Yeah, who is you? I only know Joe.
They remained undaunted throughout. You seem perplexed. I'm not surprised. You could have no notion of what I'm speaking of, after all. In that case, I will show you a glimpse into the story after they overcame their ordeal.
When the woman raises her hand, a brilliant light slowly floods your surroundings. Inside you, there is a Joe. There is a Joe in all of us.
To be clear, this is not the story of the ordeal they faced. One might think of it as a festival that they performed in, at the risk of their own lives.
Oh boy. Production company Takura Productions practice studio. About half a year has passed since we solved the case that took place in the peaceful rural town of Inaba. Summer vacation has been over for a while, but the heat still clings. Today we had come to a certain production company's office for a particular purpose.
Rise-san's very late. It's past time for our lesson already.
Upon saying so, Naoto looks up at the clock on the wall. Naoto Shirogane, she's an underclassman and 1 year younger than me, but she's a detective and fifth generation of the distinguished Shirogane family. When I first met her, she had problems with how others saw her and presented herself as an adult man. Now, though, she's shifted away from that. I nod to Naoto before taking out my own cell phone, scanning the backlit screen.
No text or voicemail from her. What about you?
Me neither, it seems. I wonder if something happened. But in that case, I think you'd be the first one Rise-san would contact, Senpai.
Risa Kuchikawa, she's an underclassman and a year younger than me, like Naoto. She's a teen idol famous across Japan, working under this company, Takura Productions. Just like Naoto, she had her own issues to deal with. When we first met her, Risa had been on hiatus from her work as an idol. However, the year we spent together helped her grow, and she's currently in the midst of making her comeback to showbiz. Actually, Rise's comeback is essentially the reason ordinary high school students like us are here in the first place.
Should I give her a call?
No, we can wait a little longer. Her work schedule is tight to begin with. It's us who are imposing on her time. Or rather, it's me.
My finger hovers over the call button, but I stop at Naoto's words and put my cell away into my pocket. It's true, Risa must be very busy. It may be better to wait a bit longer and see what happens. Waltz update! I was shit, man. Just as I'm thinking this, and Naoto moves on to another conversation topic.
It still seems so hard to believe. For me, of all people, to be standing in a production studio awaiting dance lessons.
I couldn't have pictured it either, if it wasn't for Rise's comeback performance.
The Love Meets Bonds Festival. They're calling it LMB for short, correct?
Oh, you heard him as Lelouch? I heard him as fucking Nero in Devil May Cry, so I can't... every time I hear him, I think of Nero standing there.
It seems to be a momentous occasion. I've heard TV crews will be there on the day of the concert.
That's right, we'll be participating as backup dancers in the performance at LMB, the debut show for Rise's comeback. Of course, Risa aside, we are all just amateurs. We're going to need a lot of practice before we can handle a real show. So far, our practice has been extremely rigorous, and it's still continuing on now.
Ballroom dancing I could have managed, but I'm entirely useless at this. I felt much more at ease fighting monsters in a strange world than I feel here.
Oh man, I'm super late. I'm so sorry.
Rise-san! Oh, thank goodness you're all right.
My last meeting just wouldn't end. Were you?
Were you two waiting? Yeah, we were.
You might say that.
I'm sorry, Senpai. I really am. Will you forgive me?
We don't hold it against you. With the music festival right around the corner, you must be overwhelmed with all the preparations. After all, it's not just we two you've been supervising.
Actually, one second, can I? Config. Auto advance, yes please. It's on auto advancing.
I've heard that you're making time to give lessons to the others in Inaba as well.
I know it is. As Naoto says, we three aren't the only ones of our friends who will be participating in this Love Meets Bonds festival. The members of the investigation team, our friends who help solve countless cases in distant Inaba, will be performing. No, no, I have the problem again, fucking hell. This festival as well. Yosuke, Chie, Yukiko, Kanji, and Teddy. Even now, the 8 of us are practicing our dance moves daily. Though Risa is busy with work, she's been going back and forth between here and Inaba to help teach our friends in the country.
Well, everyone's pitching in to help me. Senpai, Naoto-kun, my friends in Inaba. I want all of us to be our absolute best on stage, so I'll do whatever I can to help achieve that. But man, the festival producer's been a real pill about it. Just a minute ago, she was going on and on about throwing our money away on amateurs. It was like I wasn't in the room. I was seriously seeing red. We'll show her. We're gonna pull this off whatever it takes, and then she'll see how amazing all of you are.
You're a true professional. My hat is off to you.
You know it. So you can't slack off either, Naoto-kun. Come on, let's get this rehearsal start.
Oh good, all 3 of you are here.
The studio door opens, cutting off Risa's words. The man poking his head through the doorway might be the only other friendly face here besides Risa in this unfamiliar studio.
Inoue-san, what's up?
Oh,
Wait,
that's
is that
Inoue.
you, Nozomi? Oh my gosh! Hey girls, it's been forever!
The man called Inoue gives a smile and enters the room we're in. Didn't he fucking... Wait, he dropped her, didn't he? There are a number of girls behind him, but I don't recognize any of them.
I'm sorry to interrupt your practice, Yu-kun and Naoto-kun.
Ah, Rise-san's manager.
Could you spare a moment of your time? There are some people I'd like to introduce you both to. They're another idol group with Takura Productions. They'll be performing at LMB too. Allow me to introduce Nozomi Nakahara, Tamami Uesugi, Sumomo Ujima, and Tomoe Sayama. These are the next generation of idols, following in Risei-chan's footsteps.
I see, so they are Reese's juniors. The 4 girls, clearly all part of the same group, smile at us, dressed in matching costumes. This isn't good. I'm not an expert on the showbiz world to begin with, so there's no way I would know about them. Is it rude to tell actual teen idols to their faces that I don't know them? If Yosuke were here right now, things would be different. However, backup comes from an unexpected place, and Naoto is the one to speak up, previously lost in thought next to me.
I've seen them on TV before. As I recall, they're members of Kanamine Kitchen.
Wow, Naoto-kun, that's right. You sure do your homework on this stuff. But it's just you 4? Where's Kanami?
Kanami-chan's doing PR right now for her solo photo book that's out soon.
So he's doing both now, huh? Kanamine Kitchen, I recall hearing that name. I see they're the members of that group. Yeah, so he's handling both now. He's handling Kanami and Risa at the same time. If I remember right, they are a popular idol group made to center around Kanami Mashita, another of Rise's juniors. The 4 girls Inoue-san brought here make up the group Kanamine Kitchen, minus Kanami-san herself right now.
I don't think having her take on every job she's offered is a good thing.
You know what?
You know, Inoue-san, you've been pushing Kanami too much lately.
You don't mince words, do you, Tomoe-chan?
I just get rid of this shit again. Fuck that. Fuck auto advance.
Well, I have to be direct. LMB is just around the corner. Do you understand that even now we're behind on rehearsing?
Well, I do. Trust me. I know how big that event is going to be.
What is that face that she's doing?
Hey, I want to do photo book work too.
Jesus
I wanna wear
Christ.
Lots of outfits like cute swimsuits.
All right, Sumomo-chan, just calm down. If a job like that comes in, I'll make sure you get a crack at it.
Tomoe-san gives a weary sigh as Sumomo-san clings to Inoue-san like a pouting child. They're supposedly Rise's juniors, but I can't get a read on any of their actual ages. It's a little baffling. How old are they actually? If I'll be speaking directly to them, how polite should I be? While I'm thinking it over, Naoto, who seems startled by their presence in a completely different way, mutters, somewhat taken aback.
This is a bit overwhelming. It's like being in a room with 5 Risei-sans.
What? Am I that much like them? Is that what you think of your coach?
I also don't know. This is like something that I always have to say with like P4 art. What did they do with the eyes of the characters, man? Like, I'm sorry, but they're looking like the eyes looking always in like different directions and shit. I can't unsee that. Like, that was with P4 Golden the problem, and it continues being here.
Oh, no, that wasn't my intent at all.
So this guy's Yusan? Huh.
If I recall Inoue-san's early introductions, this aggressive girl must be Tamami-san. After walking over towards us, she looks into my face and stares intently at me. Did I do something to offend her? Is it my face?
Is there something on my face?
No, that's not the problem.
Wait, what is that emote? Oh my god. God damn it.
I'm not falling for it. You seem way too cool. I don't like it one bit.
Jeez, there she goes again. I'm sorry, Senpai. She's always quick to pick fights with anyone and everyone.
I see, so that's the kind of girl she is. When I nodded Rise's words, Tanami-san dramatically points at me. What now?
Just you wait, Yusan. The next time I see you, I'll have a herd of boys with me. All of them better and dreamier than you.
It'll be a boy trail that goes so far back you can't see the end. Like a goldfish's you-know-what.
Sorry, what? What are you talking about? The air in the room goes frigid at Tamami-san's bizarre example. Was it intentionally awkward, or should I say something and back her up?
I'm sorry. Tamami-chan isn't very good at metaphors.
Hey, why'd you go with you-know-what? Are we not supposed to say goldfish poop?
Goldfish poop?
Well, I don't think saying poop in and of itself would damage an idol's image. Though, when you go out of your way to avoid saying it like that, it just calls more attention to it.
Shut up! Jeez, get back here, guys!
Sumamu-san darts away as Tamami-san chases her while Tomoe-san watches in exasperation. This suddenly became a sketch comedy. That's when the last member, standing next to Inoue-san, steps forth and smiles cheerfully. Her name was, right, Nozomi-san.
Come now, everyone. A lady should always be graceful.
Come now.
I'm pleased to meet you. I'm Naoto Shirogane.
It's an honor to make your acquaintance.
What the fuck, dude? I see, now... And no wonder she's part of the same group as the other three. Nozomi-san seemed at first glance like someone you could talk to normally, as opposed to her colleagues, but it seems she won't be a cakewalk either. Naoto must have been thinking the same thing when I looked to her. She is desperately trying to relax her frozen expression as she responds to Nozomi-san.
Yes, well then.
All right, that's enough, everyone. They're just amateurs, so try not to bother them too much.
Oh, it's no bother. We're fine. Right, Senpai?
That's right.
Yeah, it's no trouble.
Such a mature response. I like what I'm seeing.
Okay, that's enough. You two gotta know when to put the brakes on these girls. If you don't, you'll never hear the end of it.
Oh?
Who are these people anyway, Rise-senpai? And there's more coming, right? I heard they're your friends, but they're not your boyfriends, are they?
Of course not. I mean, how would that even be possible? But they are all important to me. They're my friends, more precious to me than anything.
Ooh, so, Risa, you relationship? Not happening, huh? For a moment, the four of them are at a loss for words upon hearing Risa, and odd silence settles. What's wrong? I don't think what she said was that weird.
Friends, huh?
That sounds so nice.
Then again, you could say you, Senpai, is special to me.
Ah.
Ooh, is that so?
Is that so?
That's a big
Cutting off my train of thought, Risa grabs my arm and clings like usual. I know she's just joking, but Risa, can an idol like you afford to do something like that in front of other people?
Rise-san?
Oh dear. Well, I guess if anyone can get away with it, it's you, Rise-chan.
That reminds me, Inoue-san. You're done introducing everyone, right? We need to get started on our lesson.
You're right. We ought to get going in that case. Everyone, let's break until the evening interview. Could you stay in your dressing room so I can come get you later?
Okay.
The members of Kanamen Kitchen reply in unison and bow before promptly and smoothly falling out of the room. Maybe it's odd, but ever since I started coming to Takura Productions, I've seen a lot of people here automatically shift gears like this. They really are professionals. I suppose it goes to show that even these girls are entertainers through and through.
Excuse us.
Oh yes! The TV spot for LMB is gonna start airing today. You should let everyone know. It'll be broadcast across Japan, so they should be able to see it in Inaba too.
Nice! Thanks, Inoue-san.
I mean, I can still see that later on. We're still going to play Arena. Inoue-san is the last to leave, and we are back to just the three of us in the studio. The sudden quiet is like the aftermath of a storm. Naoto mumbles almost involuntarily.
TV commercial. That's what we filmed the other day, yes?
Is it finally hitting you? That's right, all our smiling faces will be on TVs all across Japan. So there's no backing out of this now, okay, Naoto-kun?
Come now. You needn't say it like that.
I'll email everyone about the ad later. Let's get practicing.
I'm sure they'll be watching even if we don't tell them about it.
On that point, I agree. I doubt they'd ever miss festivities like this.
She has a point. I think of the faces of our friends in Inaba. I can't help but smile. The Love Meets Bond Festival TV commercial introduces all the participants of the event, so we all participated in that filming too. We're going to appear on TV, and this time it won't be on some bizarre program that only comes on at midnight. That does feel a little embarrassing, but it will certainly be an exciting experience. Not to mention, my friends are even more attentive to this kind of thing than I am. They've probably already invited each other over, and they're waiting for the commercial's broadcast. The funny mental image brings a smile to my face.
The Love Meets Bonds Festival. Let passionate songs and dance echo across the world. In addition to this all-star cast, there will be special guests. The talented Devilish Idol, Rise Kujikawa. The meaty idol group Konami Mashita and Kanamin Kitchen.
Come join us at LMB Festival. We'll form a passionate bond with you all. Our meat's extra yummy, so enjoy everyone! Oh, there we are! Whoa!
We had a huge sale on large flat screen TVs today.
Mommy, don't look at them.
That night, Risa, Naoto, and I were still spending our time on dance practice at Takura Production Studios. Hey, Tavi!
1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 2, 3, 4. Come on, Naoto-kun. Hey guys, let's stop for a bit.
This is intense. I didn't envision it to be this tough. It's all worked out in my head, but...
Well, there's your problem. You're thinking too much. You stiffen up like that. Some skill is necessary, of course, and you have to factor in the choreography, too. But once you have that, all you need to do is show how you feel by moving with the music.
Is that how it works? You, Senpai, what do you think about when you dance?
I just have fun.
I don't think of anything, really. I'm just having fun.
That's how it should be. Dancing isn't just about moving to the rhythm. It's expressing yourself and your feelings to the people watching you. If you're trying to get across the message that this is fun, then us dancers need to be having more fun than anyone.
Expressing one's feelings, huh? That makes a kind of sense now that you explain it. In ancient times, dancing was a form of culture developed as a means of expressing one's faith and ideals without words. So then, it's not a matter of being good or bad at it. I must instead learn how to express myself without fear.
Come on, Naoto-kun. You're still overthinking it. It's like what Chie-senpai always says. Don't think, feel. In your case, you just gotta loosen up and enjoy yourself. Don't worry if you do a move wrong. Okay, let's try it from the top one more time.
Already? Can't we please, take a short break?
Reese is still raring to go, but it's clear to see that Naoto's legs are shaky and she sounds flustered. A quick break might help. As I'm deciding how I can help the situation, my cell that I'd set off to the side begins ringing loudly and vibrating. Beep, 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 beep. Caller ID shows the name Yosuke Hanamura. Yosuke to the rescue.
It's Yosuke. I need to step out for a bit to take this.
Okay, then we'll start right after you come back.
Oh, I'm saved.
Yosuke I think Yosuke's finally gay now.
Hello? Yosuke?
Yo, partner. Are you okay to talk right now?
Yeah, it's fine.
Good.
At the sound of the familiar voice on the line, I can't help but smile in relief. My partner in Inaba keeps talking in his usual careless, carefree tone.
Dude, we saw the commercial! We all gathered around the TV at Junes when it was on.
This is so messed up. It's always with P4. I don't know why in P4 the eyes are always fucked. Everyone looks like a fucking frog.
Man, seeing that stuff got us all pumped up. Are we all celebrities now? Maybe I should start working on my autograph.
That might be a good idea.
Anyway, we're heading over there tomorrow. We leave first thing in the morning, so I'm sure we'll get there before noon. Just wait until you see where all our training has gotten us.
I look forward to it.
Even at our first practice, Yosuke surprised us with his naturally deft moves. The videos that Reese has been recording only proves he's been getting better and better. It's been a while since then, so I'm sure he'll show us a dance as amazing as he says. Lost in thought, I pick up on what sounds like arguing on the other side of the call. It's already starting, so I can easily picture what's happening on their end, and I end up smiling despite myself.
Dude! Teddy, hold your horses! You'll get your turn, so hey! Hello, is this Sensei? I'm doing very well.
Oh yeah? I'm glad to hear that.
Teddy is a resident of the TV world that we met through the case we solved. Still, he's as important a friend as the rest of us. Right now he lives at Yosuke's. Normally he wears his trademark bear fur, and the local kids know him as a mascot of the department store Junes. However, judging by the tone of his voice, he must be taking his inner form as a young man right now. Sounds like he grabbed Yosuke's cell away through, though he might end up regretting that.
I bet it must be lonely without me there, but don't you worry about that.
Yo, send me the link, Rack! Send me the link, Rack. I need the link, Rack.
I'll be coming with the others tomorrow to get married to you, Sensei!
That should be interesting.
Nana-chan and Pops are coming too, of course. Let's see, what other news is there? Huh? Ah!
I'm seeing. Thank you, Rack. Did you see how hot it is? Yeah, I saw myself in the mirror. It's pretty hot. On the other end, it sounds like Teddy turned around and a melodramatic scream rings out. I shift the phone a little further from my ears, business as usual. My guess is that Yosuke just got back up and saw Teddy with the swiped phone. I think I know them well enough to work out what will happen next.
Damn it, Teddy, I was still talking to him! No! Yosuke! Violence isn't the answer!
Sounds like you two are still getting along.
What gave you that idea? Anyway, that's the gist of it. We're coming tomorrow. Tell Rise and Naoto we said hi. See ya!
See you tomorrow.
Huh? Are you done with the studio, Yukun?
I turn at the familiar voice and see Inoue-san standing there with a can of coffee in his hand. It seems pretty late already, though. Being the manager of a teen idol must be a pretty demanding job.
No, not yet. I was just taking a call.
Ah, I see. By the way, I'm sorry about the commotion this afternoon. Is Rise-chan still with you?
Yes, she's helping us rehearse.
That reminds me, I don't think I've thanked you yet. I'm still surprised that you agreed to perform. Would you like some coffee?
I graciously accept the coffee and answer Inoue-san's smile with one of my own. I agreed to perform. Inoue-san's most likely referring to backup dancing at LMB.
Thank you. We were surprised too. I never thought we'd be asked to perform with Rise in her comeback show.
Rise-chan insisted on it as soon as her spot at the festival was decided. As close as you all are to her, you're still just ordinary folks. To be honest, I was against it at first, but seeing you rehearse convinced me. I knew then this would be a great show.
Is that so?
I've been working in this industry for quite a while now, you know. I've developed a sixth sense as a manager. There's no question that Rise-chan changed after getting to know you all. She always had something special that shined from within, but I feel like that's been polished to an even brighter gleam. When Rise-chan's with you, she seems to glow even more than usual. That's why I decided to place my bets on all of you. Give you a place on the reborn Rise Kujikawa's big debut.
I better go. Have a good one, man. Good luck surviving today with the seat. Thanks for stopping by. We'll do our best.
I hope I'm not just putting more pressure on by telling you this. I'm serious though. There's no need to worry. We're professionals. If you and your friends give 100%, then we'll amplify that energy and put on a hell of a show for the audience. As your friend's manager, I'll give you all the support I can as well.
Inoue-san usually seems like a fairly stoic person, but when he talks about Risa, his face really lights up. I guess even as a competitive showbiz professional, Risa has that much charm. I'm filled with sudden pride and relief from both his praise of Risa and his confidence in us. I can only reply with a grateful nod.
Thank you.
Oh, I forgot I was in a hurry. I'll talk to the management, so go ahead and keep using the studio. Make sure you're not up too late, though.
I understand. By the way, what's your hurry?
Oh, it's probably nothing. Although, you haven't seen the Kanamin Kitchen girls, have you? Or someone that looked like them, maybe?
No, I haven't seen them. The only time I did was when you were introducing us.
That's all right then. I'm sorry if I said anything to worry you. Well, I should head to a meeting now, so I'll see you later.
I recall the 4 idols I met this afternoon as I consider the situation. They might not be on Rise's level, but they are big names for Takura Productions. It seems odd that Inoue-san, the manager, would ask me for their whereabouts. He looked somewhat flustered as well. Could something have happened? As I puzzle over it, someone bolts in front of me and trips, flailing wildly. The fuck? Seeing her skid across the waxed floor of the hallway like a baseball player sliding home catches me a bit by surprise. After an extreme fall like that, she might not be up to talking.
Are you alright?
Face first. That really hurt. Oh, someone saw me! I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. It's nothing. I'm fine. I'll leave. Quietly, calmly, and right away. And with that, I'm gone!
The girl babbles on and on before she zooms off at full speed like a clumsy tornado. What was that all about? She took quite a fall. Did she hurt herself? Actually, I guess I've been off the phone with Yusuke for quite a while now. If I make the others wait any longer, Risa will probably get impatient and get Naoto up and practicing again. If that happened, Naoto would definitely hold a grudge against me. It would probably be best if I hurried back into the studio. Having reached a conclusion, I quickly head back with coffee in hand to where Risa and Naoto are waiting.
Hey, there you are, Senpai.
Yusuke's probably rating kanji.
Welcome back.
Here it is, the pre-LMB report. Wow, somebody's already uploaded the vid.
When I get back, I find Risa and Naoto in conversation while looking at their cell phones. Risa beckons me over and I still behind them. Looks like they were looking at websites affiliated with LMB Fest. I look at the phone screen as well and see a reporter with the 4 members of Kanamin Kitchen we met this afternoon.
Sure enough, it's the girls we met earlier.
We're live with the members of Kanamin Kitchen. Any comments for your fans?
Yes. Well then, I'm Tomoe Sayama, your soft lamb. I may be a bit gamey, but one bite and you'll be hooked.
Bro, I'm cringing. I'm cringing so much.
Come to Love Meets Bonds, and I'll see to it you have the time of your life.
Hiya! I'm Tamami Uesugi, your fluffy hen and delicious to the bone. I'm always #1, and so's my soup stock.
What the fuck?
I'm in this thing, so you better come see me. If you don't, I'll never speak to you again. I'm Samomo Ujima, everyone's piglet. I'm a pudgy ball of fun who rolls around all day, every day. Yay! Come play, everyone. If you don't spend time with me, I'm gonna cry.
Bro.
I am Nozomi Nakahara, your noble stag. As powerful as I am beautiful, my gallantry will sweep you off your feet. I look forward to an amazing night spent together. This Love Meets Bonds festival will be a special day for ourselves and you.
Is that normal for like Japanese idols? Did they just gaslight you? I see, it's an interview with the members of Kanamin Kitchen since they are performing at LMB. In any case, that had quite an impact. Should we think of a greeting like this too? Actually, a greeting like this too? They present an image. But it's like me saying, if you don't watch my stream, I'll call the police. They will find you. They will make you watch. My gaze drifts while I'm lost in thought, and Naoto Mata is sounding a bit overwhelmed.
Those are some unusual taglines. A lamb, hen, piglet, and stag? I suppose it's unique, but...
Well, their whole shtick as an idol group is that they're all edible meats.
Oh, now I understand the whole meaty group. Oh my god.
Edible meats? They're up for consumption?
Yeah, there's so many idols nowadays, you won't survive if you don't stand out from the crowd. Though that's not the only thing they have going for them. The battle between the corrupt, impossibly demanding producer and the poor, hard-working idols. That's another angle they're taking that's got them a lot of their current popularity.
A corrupt producer? Is that a common problem in the world of showbiz?
Oh no, it's not actually like that. That's just another strategy to get them over with the public. Then again, knowing her, I have to wonder if there isn't some truth to it.
Is that so?
It's the same one who's the overall producer of LMB. It just goes to show that it takes all kinds in this business.
From his description, it sounds like there are a lot of strategies like this in the showbiz world. Interesting. The reporter on screen moves towards an even more flamboyant girl standing behind the other 4 members.
Well then, let's finish up with a word to the fans from Kanami-san.
Oh, of course. Is Around Here okay?
I've seen her on TV before.
That's Kanami Mashita. She's the lead
Yeah,
member
wait,
of
this is-
Kanamin Kitchen.
This is actually the first time we see her, right?
While I was on
We haven't
break,
seen
they
her
started
before.
calling her the next Rosette. It's frustrating, but she's definitely hot right now. Even with my comeback, I keep wondering if I can come out on top anymore. Wait a sec. Okay, she's definitely had a boob job.
Probably, yeah. How did you say it?
Hello, I'm Kanami Mashita, your prize
Those
cow.
Big
My meat
Macs,
is marbled,
damn.
My movement is slow, and I sleep off every meal. Everyone, join me in wishing that the weather will be bright and sunny on the day of the festival.
You want to see them again, Rakia? Look at those. God damn.
It's been hot lately, and we all get sweaty in the sun, so make sure you bathe and brush your teeth while you're at it.
No.
Thank you, Kanamine. And I take it you all have some closing remarks?
Of course! Well then, everyone, on the day of LMB, our meat will be extra delicious. So,
Oh my god.
enjoy every last bite!
That's all for our pre-Love Meets Bonds Festival report.
Konami-san wasn't with the group when we saw them this afternoon.
When can we dance specialist? When is you fucking throwing out those dance moves?
Inoi-san mentioned she was doing PR for her solo photo book.
To be honest, Konami sells much more than the other four. I mean, the group's named after her.
I've been feeling this way since filming the TV commercial, but all those appearing on stage for this event will be industry professionals, no? Maybe amateurs like us shouldn't participate in this after all.
There you go with that again. Don't worry about it. When it comes to outsized personalities, we're a match for Konami's group.
I'm not so sure that's something to be proud of.
Me neither.
I said you'll be fine. Anyway, it's getting late. Why don't we get in one last run-through before calling it a night?
It's that late already? Yosuke-senpai and the others will be here tomorrow. We'll want to be as ready as we can for the joint rehearsal. That being said, I'm utterly spent. Please, let me sit out on this one.
What? Seriously? Okay, then go ahead and kick back, Naoto-kun. You've still got some juice left though, right, you-senpai?
If you ask nicely.
Well, if that's what you want, maybe I could find my second wind.
What are you hinting at, senpai? It's kinda cute hearing that from you. Well, fine, since you asked for it. Please, senpai, will you do this one last time? For me?
Man. Oh man, I had forgotten I'm dealing with a veteran teen idol and a popular one at that. I smile really at my own oversight and nod to her while rolling my shoulder to stretch my tired muscles. Looks like I can keep going a little longer.
All right, you senpai. Let me know when you're ready to start.
Oh, is it specialist time?
Are you ready?
Hey, Latu.
Hello, everyone! Professor Teddy here. While Setsa and the others are learning their steps, we ought to try some dancing too. Let's start with the basics. Press the buttons to match your timing with the flying notes. You get the idea? All right, your turn now. Feel the rhythm and press those buttons. Yeah, that's how you do it. Okay, time for lesson 2. Sometimes you'll see rings that look like this. Those are scratches. For these, you just flick the left or right analog stick. Even if you mess these ones up, it doesn't count as a mistake, so don't stress out over them. When the ring overlaps with the outer circle, just move the stick in any direction.
I wanna refresh the page real quick.
Wait
The
a
chat,
sec,
I mean.
that last one looked kind of funky, right? This is
Funky!
called a fever ring. They're pretty much like scratches. But if you get enough of them right, your dance is gonna go into fever time. All kinds of good stuff happens in fever time, so get it whenever you can. Now, last up is how to clear the stage and win. This hype gauge here tells you how much the audience is enjoying the show. Depending on how good your dancing is, it'll change, like this. If the audience's excitement gets too low, then that's it. Show's over. And even if you dance to the end, you'll only win if the audience had a good time. Psst, one more thing. If you get fever time when the audience is hyped up, something very good might happen. Alrighty, now let's bring it home. Bust a move! Yeah, you got the hang of it, and that's it for tonight's lesson. Till next time, everybody!
Is it time? What? I let the adrenaline from the dance fade and take a deep breath to calm my pulse. Today's practice tired me out, but it looks like I managed to dance through it. We didn't do anything! moving? What the fuck? I don't want to sound pretentious or anything, but I think I've been moving a lot more smoothly lately. In the beginning, all I could hope for was just to get through the steps. Kind of strange that I'm getting used to this when it used to be such an ordeal.
Good job! We haven't been practicing long, and you've improved so much already!
Oh, that was amazing to watch, Senpai. I must improve my own performance to match.
Okay, sure. At Risa notice praise, I smile in return and then take a moment to towel off. That's when I hear a slow clapping from the room's entrance. We all glance over.
Huh?
It's Adachi.
Miss Ochimizu?
Oh, dude, imagine Adachi stands there at the door just clapping like... At Risa's words, my attention goes to the woman literally striding towards us. From her elegant formal appearance, I get a sense of pride, dignity, and unmistakable authority. The demeanor, could she be the overall producer of LMB Fest that Risa mentioned?
Indeed, it was most impressive.
Imagine just him standing there, nice dancing dumbass. Oh my god.
I even left my meeting early to see for myself how things were going.
Do you need something? We're in the middle of rehearsal.
Oh my god.
I wouldn't have come if I had no business here. How low Takara Productions has fallen. I only permitted this farce because Inoue begged me. Rise Kujikawa, don't tell me that you intend to put these children on a stage. They're barely at the level of a school performance.
I think I explained before, but we have the organizers' approval for my friends to come on stage with me. My fans are cheering for us, and my agency made the call that this will be a good way to push my name.
Yes, I'm sure your fans would say that. Though I'm curious to know what the fans of the other idols, who have no interest in Rise Kujikawa, would think of it.
They can fuck off.
That's...
My apologies. I retract the question. It's useless asking you anyway, as you're nothing but a pretty face.
Nothing but... That's just rude!
Do you have a favorite P4 character so far? I have to go with Naoto. Naoto is just peak.
What good can come of complaining to a plastic dress-up doll? Your puppet masters are the ones who should know their place. That would be Inoue, or in fact, Takara Productions as a whole.
Actually... And not your bare fluffy friend Teddy. I only said Teddy is better than Yosuke, okay? Outrage flashes across Risa's face and the room is suddenly tense. This could get ugly. This producer, Ochimitsu, some of what she's saying is correct, but it isn't something we'll take lying down. It's not just Risa. Even though we can keep a better handle on our emotions, Naoto and I are feeling that same anger. Before Risa has the chance for an outburst, I step forward and make calm eye contact with Miss Ochimitsu.
Senpai!
Are we gonna hitting on her now? Take that back!
Would you please take that back? Rise is doing the best she can.
Ah, quite the loyal friend you have. For all the good that does you, real life isn't that easy. No event that I produce will feature any perfunctory performances. Practice until you drop. You're free to make a fool of yourself in here, but no mistakes will be tolerated on stage.
Miss Ochimitsu makes a brief speech in the same cold tone, unfazed by my gaze, and then turns on her heel, heading for the door. No wonder she has risen so high in the world of show business. Though a part of me is impressed, I squash that feeling and continue staring at her as she walks away. You're just watching her fucking... You're just staring at her ass while she's walking away.
Then again, it could be that your moment in the spotlight will be removed entirely.
Rise Kujikawa.
Hey, Whisper.
Depending on what happens, I may have you pair up with Konami at LMB. The new set list will be released tomorrow. Once it's settled which way we'll go, I'll contact Inoue about our decision.
Huh? Wait, I don't understand what you're talking about!
You don't need to understand. Just do what you're told. I've already discussed this with Takara Productions. If we go that direction, then your friend's presence won't be required.
Excuse me, but our friends will be here tomorrow, and they're traveling quite a distance just to perform at this festival.
My sincerest apologies for that. We'll have seats reserved so that they may enjoy the concert.
Miss Uchimitsu abruptly exits, leaving us in shock. What's going on here? I'm struggling to grasp what just happened. We won't be performing? Naoto must be thinking the same thing. When I meet her eyes, she looks as bewildered as I am.
What was that about? I'm gonna go have a talk with Inoue-san about this.
Rise-san, she's gone. What's going on here?
We have to
All
wait.
we can do is wait and see for now. Once Rise gets back, let's ask her if she learned anything.
Yes, you're right. I just hope she doesn't do anything reckless. Rise-san?
It isn't Reset the door, but a strangely familiar girl. Where have I seen her before? It's Adachi! Right, she's the girl I saw earlier in the hallway. The one who had quite a nasty faceplant.
Excuse me, is Ms. Chimizu,
Chimizu? Oh, you mean the producer. She left a moment ago.
Seeing Naoto look to me for confirmation, I nod to the girl before us in assurance. More importantly, I had forgotten to ask her earlier, but I hope she didn't hurt herself too badly when she tripped.
Oh, okay. Oh man, what am I gonna do?
Excuse me, but you are?
Senpai, you're not gonna... Huh? Konami, what are you doing here?
Whoa, it's Rise-senpai. Way too long time no see.
After Risa bursts through the door, the girl greets her cheerfully, as if they know each other. This place is a showbiz office, so it's only natural that Risa's acquaintances would be here. However, we are caught a bit off guard. And I think Risa called this girl Kaname just a moment ago. Wait, is she really?
Sorry, Rise, but can you explain to us what's going on here?
Oh, right. Let me introduce you guys. This is Konami Mashita, lead member of Kanami Kitchen.
Konami-san? Wait, the same one who was in that video?
Surprised? Konami's like this whenever she's not on camera. She's all reserved and boring looking. It's a lot different than her image when she's on the job.
And that's simply how it works? But she seems like a completely different person.
I get that a lot.
She really does seem completely different. It's hard to believe that this Kanami-san is the same as the Kanami-san in that video. Still, now is not the time for that. We need to hear what Risa's comeback. What Risa's come back to tell us. I sort out my thoughts and take a deep breath before looking to Rise.
That aside, Rise, what were you about to say before?
Oh, right. I couldn't find Inoue-san, but I overheard something weird.
Hey, Steph-Virus.
Weird, you say?
Yeah. Have you heard anything, Konami? About Nozomi and the others disappearing?
Disappeared? The Kanami Kitchen girls?
Yeah. Looks like they can't get a hold of them at all, and everyone's running around looking for them. I bet that's why Miss Ochimizu said those things earlier.
Risa's revelation is enough to shock us all into a brief silence. They can't get in contact with the members of Kanami Kitchen. We just met them this afternoon. I see, that must have been the reason Inoue-san asked me earlier if I had seen them. And then there's Miss Ochimizu. This would explain why she suddenly ordered Risa to pair with Kanami-san, and why she told us that we may not be performing. At that moment, everything connects. Next to me, Naoto rests her hand against her chin thoughtfully, as if making deductions.
I see. If they remain missing until the day of the festival, there'll be an opening in the lineup. Miss Ochimizu, worried about this possibility, mentioned her suggestion about Rise-san and Kanami-san performing as a pair.
But we just saw those girls this afternoon. Would the producer go to those links just because she lost contact with the group for a few hours?
Yep, Stealth-Virus, it's disgustingly hot. I can't wait till this day is over.
Probably. This is Miss Ochimizu we're talking about.
I think tomorrow we're only getting 24 degrees. It's gonna be so much better.
I know about that discussion already. Ms. Ochimizu told me it'll work out as long as you're around. Still, I can't help but worry about them. That's why I was looking for Ms. Ochimizu.
Open the window. The window is open! The window is open! Hi Noah! Welcome, welcome!
It'll work out. But they're the rest of your own group.
Yeah, 38 today. Oh, yeah.
And not only that, they're well-known celebrities. What if they've gotten swept up in something serious?
I don't know.
Hi, hope you're doing well.
But she said she'll keep a lid on this until the festival's over.
What? Is that what she thinks of us? Idols aren't toys that can be replaced.
If this truly is a case of them going missing, there are a number of measures we can take. First, let's speak with the event organizers and have them file a missing persons report with the police. After that...
Right, next week, however, there might be a cool down and rain. Oh. This can be already tomorrow. I wouldn't mind. I'm glad you're doing well, Noah.
Hold on a moment.
85 with 80% humidity. Whoa, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry to hear that. Risa and Naoto look at me in surprise at my suddenly halting the conversation. Please don't give me that look. Risa's anger and Naoto's precautions are both justified. I have learned these past few months that the showbiz world can be pretty cold, but this is something different. As far as we can tell, 4 girls have gone missing. This sounds like a case. However, we need more information. I looked at Kanami-san and asked the questions on my mind.
Kanami-san, when did they lose contact with the rest of the group?
Huh? Not too long ago, I think.
Why does she looks like someone from P5, even though I haven't played P5. She looks like someone from P5.
I only heard about it from Ms. Ochimizu a moment ago.
Like I said, we met them just this afternoon. Even if we went to the police with this, I doubt they'd pay us any mind. Plus, if this doesn't turn out to be anything serious, wouldn't it put the girls in a bad position?
Oh, yeah, that's true. You're right. I gave Inoue-san a real scare a while back myself, but even then he waited quite a while before going to the police. If he had reported me missing at the time, it could have snowballed into a much bigger problem.
Oh, same here. One time I slept through a day off I finally got, and even through the day after that. My agency apologized to our partners and said I'd been laid up with a cold. All that oversleeping gave me such a headache.
That's not as serious as the situation here, but you, Senpai, may have a point. Well then, why don't we do this? If no one has heard from the rest of the group by tomorrow, we'll go ask the organizers to take the necessary steps. And if they refuse to make a move, then we'll take things into our own hands and notify the police directly.
That sounds reasonable. Yosuke and the others will be here tomorrow too, along with Dojima-san.
Dojima! I have a lot of reasons for holding off on doing anything drastic until tomorrow, but this is the main reason. Ryotaro Dojima, my uncle from Inaba, will be coming here tomorrow along with his daughter Nanako! He might be on vacation, but my uncle is a working police detective. For a case like this, I'm sure he'd be the best person to go for advice.
So, even if the police are out of the question, Dojima-san might hear us out. Good call, Senpai. You're so smart.
Risa clasps her hand in front of her chest, a bit melodramatically, while Naoto nods as if to hide her satisfied smile. What a nostalgic feeling. I can easily tell what they're feeling by their reactions. That's when I notice in the corner of my eye, Kanami-san is staring, dumbfounded, unable to join in on our conversation.
Whoa, you all get along so well.
That's so neat.
We've been through a lot together, that's all. Like, we all became close friends before we knew it.
Close friends.
Come on, Konami, no spacing out now. You're helping out too, okay?
Huh? Wait, really? You'll let me join you?
Why wouldn't we? You came looking for Miss Ochimizu because you were worried about the others, no? Wouldn't that make your goal the same as ours?
We won't force you, though. You decide what's best for you, Konami-san.
What's best for me? Oh, I feel the same as you guys. I'm worried about them.
Then you're already one of us. You're part of our circle.
Oh, hooray! I made some friends!
Let's meet up again once the others get here tomorrow. Oh, but you have work, right, Konami? Well, if anything comes up, I'll make sure to email you.
You gotta do some dancing in between.
Right! You know, Konami, you need to stop waiting for other people to speak first.
I'm gonna do some specialist dancing in between.
Assert yourself more. People only think shyness is cute for so long.
Yes, I'm sorry.
Such a harsh world they live in.
All right, it's pretty late, so let's call it a night.
I'm sure Naoto-kun wants to freshen up too, so... Senpai, we're gonna ask you to stay in the room next door for a little while. Let's meet back here in a bit.
I have an early morning tomorrow, so I'll be excusing myself. I just have to sleep in the nap room.
Gotcha. Let's get to it, everyone.
We noted Rise's words and each go our separate ways. We need to freshen up and wait for Rise and Naoto to finish changing, so I take my things and head to the room next door we are using. Still, I'm worried. Kanamen Kitchen's members' whereabouts are unknown. What could have happened to them? After getting ready to leave and killing enough time for Rise and Naoto to change, I return to the studio and find the door ajar. I guess they have finished getting ready to go. I take a quick glance inside just to be safe and see them standing around their belongings, lost in conversation, looking like I may have made them wait instead.
But much as I hate to admit it, once she became the producer, Konami immediately started taking off.
Sorry for the wait. Are you both done? Oh, were you talking about Miss Ochimizu?
Oh, Senpai, are you ready to go? Yep, we're talking about her. She's always like that, so even though she's legit, everyone calls her corrupt. They say she's the worst producer ever. She overworks her idols and makes shameless cash grabs from the fans. Some go so far as to call her a demon or a money grubber, including fans of the idols she's produced. When she started with Konami Kitchen, she had footage shown on TV of her forcing impossible demands on those girls.
I see. So by showing images of them being abused as they earnestly pursued their dreams, it would only encourage the audience to cheer them on out of sympathy.
Exactly! That's the kind of thing she's good at. But doesn't it seem like cheating? Plus, if it really was all an act, I might respect it. But she's exactly the same when the cameras aren't rolling, so sometimes I seriously wonder if she's not faking it.
Is your weird thread working then in P3?
Having been on the receiving end, I can see why you'd think so.
Right? She always makes us do insane things without running them by us. I wish she'd think about the people who actually have to do that stuff.
That
what?
sounds rough. What has she made you do, Rise?
Wow, you really want to know? Well, let's just say it's stuff I'd rather forget. This thing about me forming a duo with Konami, too. Sure, I understand why now, but how was I supposed to know that? What if Konami Kitchen going missing is another one of Miss Ochimizu's promotional tactics?
I hadn't considered that possibility.
On easy difficulty, of course. Wow.
Wait, scratch that idea. Even Miss Ochimizu wouldn't go that far. I think.
I see. By the by, there's something I'd like to mention which may have no bearing on this case. I heard an odd rumor regarding the festival.
An odd rumor?
Yes. If you go to the festival website at midnight, it plays an unusual video. The video shows an idol known to be dead dancing in it. Those who watch the video to the end are taken away to the other side and never awaken. Or so the rumor goes.
Whoa, Naoto-kun! Where is this coming from?
I'm sorry, I wasn't trying to scare you. Of course, I don't believe this tall tale about some dead idol. Not one bit.
Naoto-kun, you're scared, huh?
Yes, but that isn't important. I didn't bring this up to talk about that.
Risa and I can't help but exchange looks at Naoto's inability to hide her anxiety. Still, she's right. Now is not the time to be worrying about something like
Go
that.
on, Naoto.
Yes, anyway, there's something that disturbs me about this rumor.
What's that?
Well, doesn't it seem a bit similar to our prior experiences?
When you look at a switched-off TV at midnight on a rainy day, you'll see your soulmate. You're talking about the Midnight Channel.
The Midnight Channel, the cause behind the mystery we were faced with when we were still just ordinary high school students. A world within TVs, the monsters called shadows lurking there, and an enigmatic serial murder case centered in the town of Inaba. All the memories of last year flash through my mind in an instant. A sudden chill runs down my spine. We await Naoto's next words, our growing unease justified for once.
Of course, it's hard to say how much we can trust these sorts of rumors. On the other hand, this particular rumor has some troubling aspects to it.
Such as?
There have been genuine victims, and their numbers have been rapidly increasing. Though naturally, there's no proven correlation between the victims and the rumor. It's quite possible that the rumor sprung up in reaction to the victims. But it's a fact that a good handful of people are in a comatose state right now.
A coma?
Seriously? I never heard about that. Hey, is something like before happening again?
Is this another case with another world? That's what Reese is probably trying to ask. I was wondering the same thing myself, but Naoto shakes her head in response to Reese's question.
There's no knowing whether this is a case yet or not. I only briefly heard about it the other day during work. I was going to look into it, and if it did turn out to be connected to that case...
That sounds like a lot of pain, Zad. If you don't go for any weaknesses...
I thought it might be necessary for me to consult everyone about it.
The LMB website at midnight, huh?
Offhand, I glanced towards the clock high on the studio wall. 11:58 p.m., almost midnight. If I pointed it out at the very least, the three of us here could check the truth behind the rumor, but... Now we're gonna look at the site, let's go!
It's almost midnight. Why don't we check it out for ourselves?
I knew you'd say that.
Yeah!
In all honesty, I doubt that this rumor has anything to do with the disappearances. But all the same, it may be faster to get to the bottom of this rumor ourselves.
Wait, you want us to look at it right here, right now? Geez, fine. But we're all gonna look at it together. Senpai, you come over here. Naoto-kun, you're over there. And whatever happens, no running away, okay? Let's see. Love meets bonds. Oh, here it is, the official LMB site.
Risa taps her cell phone's touchscreen and the LMB Fest website comes up. Set list, ticket details, participating artists, several topics and details have been added, but the website seems mostly unchanged from other times we've checked it.
The site appears to be operating normally.
See? Nothing's coming up. That rumor has to be fake.
I checked the clock on the wall again and see that it's now a minute before midnight. I just hope nothing unusual happens.
Wait, what is this?
Reese's voice pulls me back to the phone's screen, and I see something completely new being displayed. Crackling static fills the screen, and an eerie light flickers. Countless shadows sway in the visual noise, just barely visible. Oh boy.
They do look like human silhouettes. And they seem to be dancing, don't they?
It said me video.
That's all of it.
This has to be just a prank. I'm gonna check with the admins about this.
Where's you?
Oh, or it's part of Miss Ochimizu's PR. I bet she spread that weird rumor to get Konami's group to sell more.
Is you just gone? Oh, there he is. That's when I notice it, just on the edge of hearing. What was that? I concentrate trying to figure out what that sound was. If it's just us here, I can't have heard something that unusual, right?
What's the matter, Senpai? Did you hear something just now?
You imagined it.
It's probably just your imagination.
Oh, it's so mean.
Nuh-uh, Senpai. I mean, I heard it too.
Are we gonna have a dance-off now?
A voice?
What is that?
I follow Naoto's gaze and notice an eerie light swaying near the studio ceiling, like a fog machine or a stage pyrotechnic effect. It's lit up by a strange light. It's as if it's looking down upon us.
Come, Risei Kujikawa. I've prepared a place just for you.
Who are you? How do you know my... Ah! Ah! Senpai! You, Senpai! Oh, you're up. Thank goodness.
I stir the sound of Risa calling my name. Where am I? The last thing I remember is a weird light in the Takura production studios, and then... Are you two okay?
Rise, Naoto, are you alright?
We're okay. You're the one we're worried about. We couldn't wake you up at all.
Yes. I'm glad to see you conscious as well. Though, our situation still isn't very good.
De Prime.
It's so dark here, I can't see anything. Where are we?
What do you mean, Rain is there? Send it to me.
My guess is we're in the other world that those who see the video are taken to.
Send the Rain to me.
It seems the rumor was true. It's that voice.
Welcome, Risei Kujikawa, to our midnight stage.
Midnight stage?
That's right. An ideal world where no one hurts or gets hurt. I only intended to invite Risei-san here. But oh well, I prepared a stage for you all. Here, take a look.
Suddenly a dim light turns on and we realize where we are. Well, perhaps it's not exactly where we are, but what kind of place this is. We appear to be standing on a stage, a fairly gaudily decorated one, like for a concert. The stage itself isn't lit, but it's overly decorated and exaggerated in every way possible. Simply put, its design screams out recess back in showbiz. What in the world is this?
Just who the heck are you? Not only did you drag us here, you put this thing together. What are you trying to accomplish?
Never mind that. I just want to connect with all of you. Look, see how many have been waiting for your comeback.
Are these shadows?
Come now, won't you sing? Dance for them. It'll make everyone happy.
The shadows that fill the seats give an eerie cheer and sway their bodies as if to command us. What are these shadows? They've been waiting for Reese's performance. On closer inspection, the shadows' bodies are all connected from their neck, hands and legs with strange ribbons, writhing as if alive themselves. This isn't good. If a battle breaks out, it won't be easy breaking through the numbers with just the three of us.
I've had enough of this! You kidnap us to who knows where, and now you want us to dance for these shadows? To hell with that! Send us back home, now!
The shadows.
All of a sudden the shadows stop moving and the silent stillness falls upon the area. At the same time the music, no, more like an eerie song I'd been hearing ever since entering this world, begins increasing in volume, as if encroaching from far beyond.
Send you back. Now, you're all going to dance. That's what everyone's here for, after all.
The mysterious voices loud reply, and the shadows begin moving their limbs in time to the song, as if they're dancing. Suddenly, we are hit with an overwhelming weakness. We have to fight just to remain standing.
What is this? I feel weak.
Isn't it wonderful? This song is my gift to everyone. Don't you feel it? How they all desire to connect with you?
So that song and the shadows dance is what's affecting us.
You, Senpai!
Right.
I instinctively sense Naoto's intent and we react at the same time. It's as if Naoto's quick draw and my call to the persona in my heart were completely simultaneous.
Ready? Persona!
Persona!
What? Ugh. My bullets disappeared. And Senpai's persona too? Is this your doing?
Don't accuse me of something I didn't do. I told you earlier, no one gets hurt here.
Unbelievable. Both my persona and Naoto's bullet disappeared like smoke before they even reached the shadows. Just like the mysterious voice says, it looks like anything violent at all gets somehow negated in this world.
What do you want from us?
Nothing really. We're just asking you to accept us. Come on, let's connect to these eternal bonds. Won't you be good children? It's all right. Don't be frightened. Let's dance together. Won't you join us, Reisei Kujikawa?
My mind.
Careful! This is bad.
No, I can't.
Rise-san!
Oh my god, what the fuck?
I can't lose.
What the?
I can move again? But how?
Could it be? We need to move. The shadows are being affected by our music and movement. It's just as I thought.
That eerie song we're hearing is forcing the shadows to dance. If we can interrupt that song and the shadows dance, we might get through this.
But how?
I don't know. But one idea comes to mind. If we can force them into a different song and dance like before, then maybe...
What a child!
No!
Naoto-kun!
You're connected with us. Now you can become the you everyone wants you to be.
Senpai! Rise-san, please! Stop their dance.
Naoto!
We just have to get those shadows moving to our music, right?
Rise?
Senpai, if that stuff Naoto-kun was saying is true, then there is something we can do to help her. Right now.
Huh?
I'll try and use my persona. Maybe I can deliver our music to those shadows at full blast.
Oh my god.
The way they
What the fuck is this view?
I think I might be able to affect them a little bit.
Okay.
I don't think that'll be enough. That's why I need your help too, Senpai. If music and movement affects them, then we should be able to pull them into our rhythm, right? Don't worry. Just show off your cool dance. I know you can do it, Senpai.
Oh boy.
Are you ready?
I can do this. All right.
It's no war out there every day.
All right. How's that?
When your friends and boss look like on the face
How's that?
of it, they miss the history, but they fight all the place in it.
How's that?
Yeah, they fight all the place in it.
How's that?
They just have to let the fight.
Yeah.
It's natural to say, but there ain't no other way.
If I can just keep this up.
You're doing great. I can feel what's in your heart.
All right. How's that? How's that? All right. How's that? How's that?
You sink, you fall, break down, and the things
How's that?
you can take one more round. But something
How's that?
always evil keeps getting you up.
How's that?
Oh my god, shut the fuck up, you! How's that?
How's that?
You cannot give up. So you fight the times. It's just how you work the fight. It come back the wrong
Yeah.
right. Take your loss and say it's right.
You're doing great.
It's working. The shadows are going for it. All right. How's that? Yeah. Yeah. All right. All right. All right. Persona is the power of the heart. Depending on your heart's true nature, it changes form. Not just for hurting, and not just for fighting.
What the fuck is he saying?
Right now, I know I can show you how I really feel. We will never stop changing. Answer my call. Izanagi.
What the fuck? What the hell is happening?
Brilliant!
What
That
the
went exactly
fuck?
the way I pictured.
Oh my god. I steady my ragged breath and stand locked in place as the adrenaline dies down. I see, I only realized it after dancing in front of an audience for the first time, but dancing really is expression. It seems like conveying what's in your heart is easier in this world compared to ours. At first the shadows were just pushing that eerie song at me, but I could feel their hearts being drawn to our music and dancing. That eerie voice and the shadows must have been using that system to their advantage to try and control us. Instead, we used that against them. In other words, we won them over. Still.
Good job, Senpai! That was a fantastic performance. Actually, what was that persona just now? There was something different about it.
We had a guitar.
I'm not sure. But when I thought I wanted to convey my feelings to those shadows, my persona responded from within me.
why you're our leader. Only you can pull off something that amazing.
Come on.
It's true, ever since I felt myself conveying my heart to the shadows, I had a kind of newfound determination. I had nothing concrete backing it up, but I still felt it clearly. In truth, my persona was responding to my desire to express my feelings, and took on a new form. We can still continue to change. Ever since the case ended and we got back to our normal day-to-day, I'd felt so uncertain, wondering how I could move forward, but just then my persona erased any doubts I had. No, I didn't play Half a Rush.
Senpai gave him a super sweet show.
I sensed it as well. That's what allowed me to return to my right mind.
You sensed it? But you got caught by that ribbony thing and...
Yes. Because of that, I learned something about those shadows.
Hi, Fenrir.
Really? What did you find out?
When caught in that ribbon, it's as if you're forced to be the you that others desire, rather than how you perceive yourself. You're made to believe you want to be tied to the other shadows with that ribbon, even if it means discarding who you truly are. The most dreadful thing is that I myself felt sure that it was what I needed to do.
Just as I thought with Naoto's theory and my intuition, it seems clear that the song and the shadows dancing are meant to bind us to their will. As I speculate, Risa seems somehow unhappy with Naoto's words. She pouts, indignant.
That's crazy! You're no one else but you, Naoto-kun.
Well, in hindsight, I can see how bizarre the assumption was. So my theory is that the ribbon has the power to induce those beliefs.
Yeah, I sensed it too. While I was dancing, I felt like I couldn't let my guard down at all, that the shadows would take me if I did. That song and the shadows dance probably have a similar power. So what I did was concentrate on getting my message across as I danced.
You said something like that earlier too. What did you want to tell them?
You forgot I existed? Oh man, you always forgot. Oh, you always forgot.
I just did what you said, Rise. Dancing is about expressing yourself and your feelings to the people watching you. Right? So I danced to show the shadows who I am, not what they wanted to see.
Huh. And as a result, I remembered who I am. It's ironic that the key to this confrontation was the true self I once tried so hard to deny. One shouldn't abandon oneself just because they've been connected to others.
Actually, 1 second, can I
I feel that those shadows were released from the ribbon's binding because they sensed that as well. Rise-san, you didn't get that sense from watching him dance?
Of course I did. I could tell his dancing was different from usual. I just couldn't put it into words because of all that persona stuff that happened.
Yeah, I'm sure you got the message loud and clear, Rise.
Suddenly, the cheering shadows enveloped in the glow shine even brighter and begin dissolving as if melting into light. It's a beautiful sight, despite the situation we're stuck in. We can't help but marvel.
Wow! It's beautiful! The shadow's presence is fading. What's going on?
Turning? To where?
I don't know, but that's the feeling I get. With that weird ribbony thing gone, it seems they all disappeared from this world. Maybe they realized something wasn't right, like you did, Naoto-kun.
Yeah, let's hope so.
Still, what could those shadows have been? They didn't seem quite like the shadows we knew.
Now, there is a point, we are out of danger for now, but the situation left us with countless questions and barely any answers. First, we need to find some way to escape from here.
You don't like this stage, after all the trouble I went through to prepare it?
You again! I've had enough of this! Is your idea of eternal bonds tying up the shadows with that thing? You've got one twisted mind!
That's right. If this is a connection you speak of, then it's much too one-sided.
What's so funny?
It's okay. If that's what you you think that I certainly won't force you to stay here. But don't get so cocky just because you sent those back. Our bonds are eternal. There are countless others to forge them with.
Hugh, are you gonna bring someone else in here?
Sorry, but you've already stepped off the stage. The next performances will be beginning soon, featuring Tamami and the others.
Tamami? You don't mean...
At that instant, everything clicks. But that would be the worst case scenario if I only hope my conclusion is wrong. I forced myself to speak up, speaking with as much dread as determination. Kanamin Kitchen.
The members of Kanamin Kitchen. Did you kidnap them?
Why do you care? It has nothing to do with you.
I'll try scanning the area. Come, Persona! There are some places where shadows are bunched up. 1, 2, 4 total? I found someone! Is this... Tomoe?
No playing around in the venue. It's off limits to unauthorized personnel.
Risa hastily dismisses her persona and braces herself, but creeping ribbons are already slithering up our legs. We completely let our guard down. Bound in ribbons, my arm puts up no resistance as a tremendous force drags at my body.
Ah! No!
Goodbye, Rise Kujikawa.
Hey, ow, good morning! Guten Morgen.
Is this?
It only takes a moment to realize that the three of us are back in the same Takura production studios we were in before we got sent to that world. Risa and Naoto seem to have made ungraceful landings, but they're all right for the most part.
Ow! Jeez! Is this how you treat an idol?
Looks like we're back in the studio. So as soon as we reject the bond that voice spoke of, we're promptly asked to leave.
At least we're all back safe.
Uh-huh. I was honestly bracing myself for the worst. But wait! That reading I got a second ago! It was definitely Tomoe's. I'm certain that's who I picked up on.
The same Tomoe-san we met earlier?
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
That's right, Risa had picked up on some presents right before we were forced out. If it really was Tomoe-san, then she must still be trapped there, even as we speak. If that's the case, there's something else I need to confirm immediately. And the others?
What about the other girls? Kanamin Kitchen is Kanami-san and 4 other members, right?
I don't know. That place was a lot bigger than I thought. The only reading I picked up on in the moment I had was Tomoe's.
Given what we heard from Kanami-san, it's safe to assume the rest of Kanamin Kitchen disappeared around the same time. If you detected Tomoe-san's reading over there, the others are likely to have been taken as well.
You're playing the Persona Gacha? Did you get the best Persona character? Morgana?
Yeah, Naoto's right.
The rumored video clip that plays at midnight, victims who have fallen unconscious, and now a group of missing idols.
Then I think it's getting 3 months of Tier 1 subscription to OW!
This does seem to demand an investigation.
First things first, though. What was that world we were in? The name Midnight Stage bothers me.
There were shadows there too. It seemed kind of like the TV world we used to go into.
I kept getting that cat I wanted DPS, but you got Morgana!
Then there's that
right?
voice. It has to belong to the root of this trouble.
There's nothing better than Morgana.
You don't really think it's that, deceased idol behind this, do you?
That's beyond my knowledge. Let's put that possibility aside for now.
Yeah, that's not what we need to focus on right now.
Hey, Ruggy. The video that plays at midnight, a world apart from reality, shadows that lurk there, our personas, and the missing victims. Even at this stage, it's clear enough that this is beyond what normal people can handle. We need to sort through the situation and come up with some plan to rescue Tomoe-san and the others.
Either way, I can't leave them in that awful place. Please, you senpai, Naoto-kun, could you help me out? I want to save them.
Of course.
Of course. Count me in.
I'm a bit shocked, in fact. Did you think we'd shrug it off as none of our concern? There are already victims, making this an honest-to-goodness case. And we're the only ones who can solve it.
That's right, Risa was probably serious when she asked us to do this, but the truth is we are taken aback that she had to ask. This isn't about just anyone. Our friends' friends are in trouble and she's trying to save them. So of course there's no reason we wouldn't lend a hand.
Yeah!
Now that that's decided, we need a plan. Yosuke and the others will be here in the morning. I'm sure they'll help us out too.
And let's go over the case once they join us. For now, though, I think we should leave. We need our rest after all.
Let's dance some more.
Right. Things are gonna get busy, so we should rest while we can.
Got it. I'll go ahead and email everyone about the situation. Oh, we shouldn't drag Konami into this, huh? I feel bad, but I won't tell her anything.
Yeah, I agree. It's for her own safety.
Okay, so I'll just contact our gang. Well then, you two ready to go home?
Yeah.
Very much so.
Four members of Kanamen Kitchen missing and the mysterious other world. We must be used to this by now, but I doubt it will be easy. Looks like we'll have a lot to talk about when Yosuke and the others arrive. I follow Risa and Naoto and head towards the studio exit. We're gonna see Igor busting some dance moves? Oh no, we're back at Margaret. Oh. Fucking wish.
That is how their festival
Spin
began.
on the
What do you
nose.
think? Fate is truly full of surprises, no? They faced themselves and gained the power to stand up against difficulties. But their next trial was quite different. Rather than a contest of strength, it required them to openly express themselves and convey their feelings.
Hey Sylvie. The woman smiles joyously before looking towards you again.
However, this did not deter him, and as if in response to that firmness of will, his power changed its form.
Shit.
Fascinating, don't you think?
Yeah, very fascinating.
By the way, have you thought about why you have found yourself here? Don't worry yourself over it. I don't have that answer for you. I asked only out of my own curiosity. Well then, allow me to show you a little more of the story.
When the woman raises her hand, that same light radiates from it, swallowing the surrounding scenery.
Here's where we left off with their festival.
The next day, Risa calls Naoto and me up, and we might as well practice until the others arrive. Just as we are finishing up, I get word from Yosuke saying they're here. We head down to the Takura Productions lobby to greet everyone as they come over from the train station. It's not long before we see their smiling faces again. Oh my god.
Hi, Spot Sensei! Your friendly bear is back in town!
What the fuck?
That makes no sense when you're not in the costume, man.
Oh man, it's so nice and cool inside the office. I feel like a human being again.
Yosuke seems overwhelmed by the unexpected heat wave and takes exaggerated, deep breaths while tugging on his collar. Haha, same old Yosuke, even though they must have gotten Risa's message about what happened, none of them seem two-faced. I thought it doesn't necessarily mean they're taking the situation lightly. It's more that they have already made up their minds what to do.
I'm glad you're all here.
Hey, have you met any celebrities yet? Were they cute? Tell me everything!
I wonder if I should take back what I said before. Yosuke is not shrugging this off, is he? Kanji or Teddy is one thing, but seeing him like this is making me worry a little.
There's always someone like him. Come on, Yosuke-senpai. You were just here the other day to film the commercial.
Yeah, but I was too nervous then to think about any of that stuff. Oh, the time has finally come! I'm in a big city, and not some dreary country town. And I get to hang out with celebrities! It's like a dream come true.
Well, excuse us for living in such a dreary place.
Is that what you think of Inaba, Yosuke-kun? Did you forget that I'm a celebrity too? And a pretty famous one at that?
Yosuke-senpai's been like this the whole trip over here. He's memorized every damn thing about that Kanamine chicken or whatever. Kept blabbering on and on about the girls non-stop. He even knows their full names.
Dude, what? You're bringing that up now?
Looks like the whole world's against him. I don't have any way to back him up either. All I can do is keep quiet while making a mental apology to Yosuke. A volley of cold stares and frigid words, enough to blast away the sudden heat wave, are launched at my partner.
You're the worst.
Seriously, the worst.
Just completely terrible.
Yosuke, you're awful.
I just got here and I'm already catching hell. And Teddy, what are you taking their side for?
Looks like the dream is dead.
Mostly thanks to you. Anyway, that aside, I had a message for you. Dojima-san and Nanako-chan are gonna be running a little late. Sounded like he's been busy with work.
That's too bad.
But then again, maybe it was actually a blessing in disguise that Dojima-san and Nanako are arriving later. Since we know now that strange things are happening, I can share what we have found out without any pointed questions from Dojima-san. I must have looked pretty grim since Yosuke pats me on the shoulder and flashes me an encouraging smile.
Come on, cheer up, partner. Just have a little patience, and Nanako-chan will be here in no time.
Man, that was one hell of a long trip. I've been sitting down so long my butt's sore.
We really should have taken the express train, but Yosuke had to insist we ride a bus instead.
Dude, you guys are the ones who said you were low on cash. There's no way I could have paid for all your tickets.
I have to say, you three aren't looking very well. Are you okay? Did you sleep badly?
The three of us can't help but exchange glances at Yukiko's question. I was planning on getting a good night's rest, but I kept thinking about the case and ended up getting almost no sleep. Seeing the way Naoto and Risa react, it must have been the same for them.
A lot happened last night after all.
You mean that midnight stage stuff? I got most of the story from Rise's email, though it was so out of nowhere that I had to ask a ton of follow-up questions.
I read it too. Those girls are being held captive, right, Rise-chan? Yeah. I'm sorry. You guys came all the way out here and I have to ruin it with bad news.
Hey, no need to apologize, Rise-chan. Never fear. All the dance practice I've gotten in lately has been a good workout for me. And I've never missed a day of regular training either. I'm ready for anything.
Count me in too. Look, behold the results of my training with Rise-chan. 1, 2, bam.
Teddy puts his palms again together and keeps his face at a fixed angle while craning his neck around. That kind of thing is called isolation in dance terms, but I don't remember Risa ever teaching Teddy any such moves. Where did he learn that?
That has nothing to do with fighting shadows.
You never know. I mean, it's gonna be our dancing that beats him this time around, right?
Oh, right, yeah. Man, why dancing of all things?
Bro, Yosuke's eye is so fucking off. Bro, I can't with his face, man. What is up with his eye? Jesus Christ, man. Where is that going? Where is his eye going? He looks so derpy.
We're not sure how that really works.
In fact, there are many things that we don't understand as of yet. All we know is that our power won't defeat these shadows. Instead, we've discovered that we can free them by affecting them with our dance.
They're trying to capture us with their dancing too, right? Then it sounds to me like we ought to fight fire with fire.
Mm-hmm. Expressing ourselves through dance. It sounds exciting.
When is this happening? After the happenings of Golden.
You guys, this isn't all fun and games.
So after everything happened with the case, I said 1 year later in summer. What a relief. Though everyone is chatting like normal, I can tell that they are already thinking about how to solve this case. As long as they're with us, I'm positive we can get to the bottom of any mystery.
Thanks, everyone. It's time the investigation team got back in action.
I can't remember how many times that's happened by now.
Well, call it fate or whatever. But if you ask me, that's just how we are.
If we can save people, I'm all for it. I think it's definitely better than doing nothing.
My magnificent moves will save all the innocent idols. And one of them will fall madly in love with me, despite it being forbidden in the world of showbiz.
Like that'd happen. Man, I really can't take you anywhere. Wait a sec. What if Teddy's got a point? What if he's not entirely wrong this time?
I cannot look at his eye. I cannot. Oh my god. Bro, they did him so dirty in this.
Is there even the slimmest of slim chances that it could happen for me?
Never, as long as you're thinking like that.
Yes, lazy eye.
Ah, you're all here. I hope your long trip was a smooth one.
Oh, hey, Inoue-san.
I tend to see the voice coming from behind us and find Inoue-san coming towards us with his usual smile. It must have been passing by when he noticed us. He seems a little more tired today, though. It is because the Kaname kitchen girls are missing.
I hope I wasn't interrupting anything.
Isn't this our chance? Want to try and get some information out of it?
Huh? Wow, you're all in costume. Now, the show's still a ways off, but you seem so fired up already.
Well, we were thinking we should do a full group dress rehearsal. But we didn't know if there was any place to change, so we just wore our costumes.
I see. But you know, there are plenty of changing rooms available here. Goodness, Kanji-kun, your hair certainly stands out. It really packs a punch.
Huh? You think so? I guess I'm used to it. I mean, I had it like this for the longest time. Oh, but this festival's the last time I'm gonna wear this punk getup, though. I made up my mind to stop acting like a badass and be more like who I really am.
Ah, I see. That sounds like a fine idea. I must say, those costumes look splendid on all of you. I guess that sort of natural high schooler look can't be faked. People respond well to that sort of thing. The outfits seem to fit well, too. I'm glad we went to the trouble to have them custom tailored.
That's right, the thing Inoue-san was most particular about was how we are genuine high school students. Because of that, we all had to carefully bring back our look from when we used to go to the same high school. Ah, okay. Yeah. Everyone got excited and worked with each other to get the hairstyle and things just right as the way they were then. Me too, even though I got to a different high school now, I'm wearing an outfit that looks like a match to their school uniform. The whole thing gives me an honest sense of nostalgic joy.
Oh, by the way, can I ask you something, Inoue-san?
What is it? I'll try and answer if I can.
Thank you for looking, Sylvie.
Well, it's about the Love Meets Bonds festival. Kaname Kitchen is performing in that too, right?
That's the plan. What about
Say Nakolai.
Oh, it's nothing important. I'm a huge fan of theirs, so I was just wondering if I could, say hi to them, that's all.
Ah, I see. Unfortunately, they're all pretty busy right now.
Huh? Really? That's weird. I mean, most of the group is in the
Oh, ignore him. Just carry on.
She instantly covers Teddy's mouth and motions for us to keep talking. That was a close one. Teddy, for his part, is still flailing his arms and legs while she shushes him. seeing a question forming in Inoue-san's eyes. We slip between him and Teddy, trying to gloss over Teddy's slip-up with our smiles.
I mean, of course they're busy. I'm sorry I even asked. He'll be fine. Man, what a shame, though.
Oh, but Konami-chan is in the midst of a poster photo shoot in the studio here. Why don't you go see her later? Rise-chan can show you the way. She'll probably sign an autograph.
An autograph? Seriously? I mean, oh, that'd be great. Then I guess we'll go stop by later.
You must be tired from the long trip, though, so get some rest first. Well, I have a meeting to attend, so you'll have to excuse me.
Okay, see you later, Inoue-san.
We see Inoue-san off and give a sigh of relief. Phew, looks like we managed to squeeze some information out of him without raising any suspicion.
Yosuke-senpai, your acting sucks! I was afraid Inoue-san would pick up on it. You too, Teddy. What were you thinking letting that slip?
I'm deeply sorry.
I'm very sorry.
Well, at least it's clear now. But now I was acting, those Konami girls ain't come back yet.
Mm-hmm. There's no doubt about it. It must have been Tomoe-san herself that Rise-chan picked up on.
I got a hearing issue. The Mauer.
There's no doubt. It was brief, but that couldn't have been anyone else. I'm positive that reading was Tomoe's.
It's decided then. Let's all watch that video at midnight tonight. And we'll head into the midnight stage once more.
More dancing!
What? Did I say something odd?
No, Do. Every now and then you say some pretty nutso stuff like it's no big deal.
I didn't think too much about how we were going in there, but that sounds pretty scary.
There's no other way. We don't know any other means of getting in. In any case, time is of the essence. Come on, let's hurry to the studio.
Naoto must have been pretty embarrassed if she hurries on ahead, leaving us behind. We all look around before following her. One way or another, we ride into battle at midnight. We will meet with resistance on the midnight stage. If we spend the time until then working on our dance moves, I think we can learn a lot from each other. With a reinforced resolve to save the missing girls, I slowly follow my trusty friends.
That reminds me, we didn't get too many chances to all rehearse together. There's probably a lot we can learn from each other. So let's get as much practice as time permits.
Another tutorial?
Let's get it started now.
I only did one dance. I'm getting another tutorial.
Yo, yo, yo! Time for me to get your next lesson rolling. First, I'm gonna talk about these things called unison notes. Sometimes these stretchy notes will come flying at you. These are unison notes. You gotta press 2 buttons at the same time. Give it a shot. Press the 2 connected buttons together with the notes. How'd you do? Okay, next up we gotta talk about hold notes. You gotta press and hold these ones. Make sure you let go in time with the rhythm too. Did you figure out the timing? You gotta know when to let go. All right, time for your final exam. Get the audience all hyped up and clear this stage. Nice moves! That's it! This bear has nothing left to teach you!
Oh my
I
god!
had tons of fun dancing with all of you! Bye-bye, everyone!
Oh, this non-stop rehearsal's brutal. My legs are killing me.
We've been practicing this routine ever since everyone arrived and Yosuke finally speaks up in defeat. That's to be expected. Reese is the only one who's managed to keep dancing throughout the rehearsal, and Yosuke was the only holdout not taking many breaks.
We are appearing in a professional concert after all. Plus, there's the midnight stage to worry about. We need practice.
Yeah, that stuff about fighting through dance, it sounds pretty hard.
It does, but we have to do it.
Good job, guys. You're all working real hard. I didn't think our routine would come together so well from the get-go. That's why I think I'm gonna give you a reward, Yosuke-senpai.
A reward? Did you have something for me?
Oh my god, his eye! His eye, I can't. It's like, oh.
You like Kaname Kitchen, right? Well, why don't we go check out Kanami's photo shoot?
Ooh, seriously?
Everyone else wants to go too. Plus, I want to introduce you all to Kanami. Come on, you senpai. Shake a leg or we're gonna leave you two behind.
I'm coming, of course we'll go with you. Let's just hang on a sec.
So that's what that was about. And I was wondering what she was talking about with everyone over there. Reese is very good at this sort of thing. You could say she has a knack for making people smile. I've already met Kanami-san, so I honestly just wanted to practice a little more. But if everyone else is going, I might as well tag along. Dance to fucking your song. Dance a specialist. I quickly towel off before heading towards the entrance where everyone else is waiting. Dance to specialist. Do it.
Oh, there she is! Damn! Her head's so tiny! And look how long her legs are.
Mm-hmm. That is pretty amazing. I wonder what size she is in front.
When we arrive at the studio where Kanami-san is, Risa pokes her head in first to greet the staff inside and explains to them about us. Thanks to her, we are allowed to stay and watch the photo shoot from a distance as Kanami-san is bombarded with blinding flashes.
Wow-wee! She's so cute! Her chest is like BAM! While her waist is so slim, she's totally Yosuke's type!
Hey, keep it down! Wow, though, that's really her. Seriously, thanks so much for letting us see the real Kaname.
I can't bother her while the shoot's going on, but I'll make sure to introduce you all later. You have to be on your best behavior, though. Promise?
Yes, yes. I swear on the Junes name that I won't cause a scene.
I swear on the Yosuke name that I won't cause a scene either.
That makes no sense. And why are you swearing by me?
Rise Kujikawa, what is the meaning of this? Are you on some sightseeing trip with that group of yours? If it's a field trip you're interested in, could you take it elsewhere?
Oh crap! It's Miss Ochimizu!
Risa follows her bro and looks away. Miss Ochimizu, the producer of the LMB Fest, who was so harsh towards us yesterday, is standing imposingly before us as if to block our way.
Who's this nasty hag?
It's the LMB producer.
She's the general producer of the festival we're performing in. Her name is Miss Ochimizu.
Dude, are you serious? The general producer of the Love Meets Bonds Festival is Kyoka, the Empress Ochimizu?
You know about her, Yosuke?
Bro, he knows about everyone.
Of course I do. She's always on TV. She's this super scary lady who has no problem making other celebrities cry.
I don't get it, but it sounds like she's sort of important.
Honestly, we've had enough complications already. I don't need any more cropping up. Perhaps I should demand extra payment from Takara Productions for having to deal with these rude children.
The hell'd you say?
Whoa, hold it, Kanji, give me a break! Dude, wait, do you hear something?
is it? Where's it coming from?
Hey, Soundtex, what's going on?
I hear it too. It's a song that's faintly echoing from somewhere. I wouldn't forget a song like this. The Midnight Stage.
It's that song we heard yesterday right before we fell into the Midnight Stage.
Senpai, look!
I look and see Kanami-san raising a hand upwards, a curious gaze in her eyes. I follow her gaze and catch sight of something all too familiar. That same strange light we saw yesterday in the studio when we heard this eerie song.
Oh, what is this? Could this be a close encounter of some kind?
This doesn't make sense. It's not midnight. What's going on?
There's no time for that. Konami's gonna get taken.
Konami is what?
Miss Ochimizu, please move aside.
Excuse us.
Wow, my babies are surprisingly bold.
Risa and Yukiko push Miss Ochimizu aside and rush towards Kanami-san, and the rest of us follow close behind.
Wait! I said wait!
Konami, get away from that light!
Huh? Rise-senpai?
Miss Ochimizu?
We all try and shield Kanami-san from the ribbons shooting out from that eerie light hovering near the ceiling, but Miss Ochimizu is faster than any of us and pushes Kanami-san herself, getting caught by the ribbons instead. She made a snap decision. Miss Ochimizu knew Kanami-san was in danger, but she couldn't have known what would have happened next. Was she trying to protect Kanami-san? I look towards her with some surprise as she scolds Kanami-san.
How troublesome. Don't I always tell you not to space out like that?
Ms. Ochimizu?
Listen, if something happens to me, go to Inoue. The festival must...
The festival's...
She got dragged in! What are we gonna do?
We go in!
We follow her. Come on, everyone.
Yes!
We all chase after Miss Ochimizu and throw ourselves towards the eerie line. Just because it worked once doesn't mean we will make it through a second time. I pray for everyone's safety as I throw myself into the light after them.
Whoa!
Looks like we made it.
Ow! I fell right on my butt.
Just as we caught sight of a faint light, we were suddenly thrown out somewhere. We all managed to keep our balance and as we land, and when I look around I see that everyone is safe, though Teddy and Kanji appear to have landed right on Yosuke.
Well, at least we made it in one piece.
That took a while. I was worried I might get separated from everyone and be one lonely bear.
You know, I remember something like this happening before. That takes me back.
Can you guys chat after you get off of me?
The hell are you doing, Yosuke-senpai?
What's with that tone? I'm the victim here.
All right, no fighting.
That one piece!
Is this the midnight stage?
I take the chance to check my surroundings once again. It's a dark, eerie place filled with bizarre objects and patterns. It's a familiar sensation, and then there's that eerie song I hear echoing from somewhere. There's no doubt this place must be the midnight stage. However...
Yeah, but this place looks different from where we were before.
Last time, that voice seemed keen on capturing Rise-san. It invited us directly to a prepared stage. Perhaps we're being treated differently this time because we forced our way in.
What is that voice?
It's the master of the midnight stage, and probably the culprit behind this.
Didn't I say this place is off limits to unauthorized personnel? Or do you want to connect with us?
The eerie voice echoes from all directions, making it hard to tell where it comes from. Though we are on guard and searching for the source of this eerie voice, we don't have even a chance of finding them.
Enough with these games! Who are you? Release Tomoe and the others right now, and Mizu too!
Release them? That wouldn't be right. Can't you see they're happier here?
Happy? Is it serious? They're locked up here by force. There's no way they're happy about that.
Do I see some new faces here? Good. You can connect with us too.
You're not willing to listen, huh? And we'll have to do it the hard way.
Do what you want.
The hard way. Dance! Suddenly, the chokingly oppressive aura disappears, and it feels as if the air has at least gotten a little easier to breathe. Most likely it's because the source of that voice has vanished from this
The
area.
atmosphere seems different. Is it gone?
Yeah, I think so. I'm just glad we weren't cast out like last time.
That aside, I really don't like how this place feels. It looks fun and all, but it totally doesn't feel that way. It's kind of like my world, and I can smell some familiar scents from way off, but it doesn't feel connected to my world.
You mean the TV world?
Yeah, it might be in the same neighborhood, but I don't think there are any ways to go back and forth.
So this midnight stage is a world all its own.
By the way, is that the entrance? It branches off in 2 different paths.
We look to where she is pointing, sure enough, and there looks to be a giant gate that splits the path into 2 directions. The atmosphere seems to be welcoming us to some kind of event. It feels somehow wrong though, and I quickly look away from it.
Hold on, let me search around. Come, Himiko!
Whoa. I know you told us already, but we really can summon our personas here. But we can't use them to fight with, right?
We tried, but what the voice said was true. No acts of aggression worked. Whether it was using my persona or Naoto's gun. No one hurts or gets hurt. That must be the rule here.
No one gets hurt, huh? That sounds fishy already. It's way too good to be real.
Indeed. Also, that voice used bizarre ribbon-like objects it referred to as eternal bonds. They seem to be what kept the shadows bound to this world. When I was caught by one myself, I could clearly tell that it wasn't any true bond, but outright brainwashing. No one should be allowed to force someone to discard their very self just for the sake of another's desires.
That's why we need to show them how we feel with our dancing.
Hey, I found them! Tamami is through here, and Tomoe is further in the back.
As everyone's nodding to my words, Rise's voice echoes sharply. It sounds like she's found Tomoe-san and the other readings. Rise's ability has really improved lately. Her persona has one strength of heart, so if her power has gotten stronger, it proves that Rise has grown a lot. In this case, though, Rise finding their readings was proof of a bitter truth for
I'm
us.
sensing Sumomo and Nozomi down the other path. Guess we were right about all 4 of them being over here. But Tomoe's reading is much weaker than yesterday. The others seem pretty weak too. We need to get them out of here.
I was hoping this wouldn't be the case. We better hurry.
Then why don't we split up into 2 teams? That way, each team can save 2 of the girls.
There are 2 forks to the path here, but it seems like they come together again further down. If we do like Yukiko-senpai says, we should be able to meet up there.
Everyone nods at Rise's words. I see, even if we split up into 2 teams here and go through different entrances, we will still be guaranteed to meet up again later.
That takes care of that. Okay, Rise is a pro, and Yu's already won once with his dancing, so they should be on different teams.
In that case, me and Naoto go with Rise. Might as well just split up at what year we're in, yeah?
I guess that's fine. I just wasn't expecting that from you.
We've actually been talking. Like, we can't keep relying on our senpai forever, you know?
But I need Naoto!
We thought we should find our own way of
Naoto, stay with me!
I hadn't expected to put it to the test here, but it would be a good opportunity. I'll support Kanji-kun's proposal as well.
Whoa! You guys have been thinking about this a lot, huh?
I bet you guys never knew we talked about stuff like that. If you keep treating us like kids, we'll surpass you before you know it.
That sounds like a great idea. I'm with Kanji on this one too.
All right, let's make it a competition. We'll see which team can rescue these girls faster.
Bring it on!
Hey! What about me? Which team am I on?
You're coming with us. If they had 5 on their team and we only had 3, that wouldn't be fair, would it?
I'm getting fired up! The time has come for me to overcome the great wall that is Sensei and fly out into the vast world beyond!
Fly away from Juness first, will ya?
Anyway, we'll each rescue 2 girls, then meet up at the rendezvous point, okay? I'll make sure to keep an eye on you guys. And if anything happens on our end, I'll let you know with my persona.
I hope you don't mind us going on ahead. We'll see you in a bit.
Senpai! You better not let your guard down and get your asses handed to you by some weird thing.
Kanji, Naotori, and Teddy each give us big smiles as they run past the giant gate. Looks like they're off to a great start. Our team, on the other hand, is still astounded at our juniors' unexpected growth. Watching them dart
Did they
off.
just totally steal the spotlight?
Wow, they've all grown up before we knew it. I felt like I was watching them leave the nest for the first time.
Yukiko, you sound like my mom.
We should hurry too. We need to save Tomoe-san and Tamami-san as fast as we can.
All right then. 3rd year investigation team, you guys ready to go?
Yeah.
You bet.
We can't fall behind here either. Of course, our objective is to rescue the kidnapped members of Kanamen Kitchen, and this isn't a race or anything, but even then we will take on the road ahead with everyone we have, and keep a step ahead with everything we have. Holy fuck, that, oh my god. You had one? Yo, what the fuck? That was 10 chapters and then 1 chapter was just Dan. Oh my god.
Hello everyone, welcome to the home shopping show Tanaka's Amazing Commodities. I'm your host, Tanaka, with a live presentation of my amazing commodities. We'll show you great items at unbeatable prices. Oh, you won't be able to touch that dial. Let's bring out our special of the day. That was originally developed for professional use, ensuring that it's up to snuff for anything you would use it for.
They're maid uniforms? Oh my god. Whoa, what the fuck?
Take a very good look. You have no idea what good value it is for what we're asking.
Jesus, some of the armor is,
That one sells quickly and consistently.
kinda revealing.
So now's the time to
Oh
buy.
my god.
Muster up some backbone and place that order. That was originally developed for professional use, ensuring that it's up to snuff for anything you would use it for.
No! No! Yes, 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 yes.
That was originally developed for professional use, ensuring that it's up to snuff for anything you would use it
Oh
for.
no, the coronet armor is in this game as well. Oh no.
Get a good look. Its high quality would satisfy even the
Look at fucking
pickiest
Teddy's
Philistine.
outfits.
Wonderful stuff. That one sells quickly and consistently, so now's the time to buy. Muster up some backbone and place that order.
It's the Tanaka mask. Oh, and it just actually opens up the store. Ooh. 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 God damn. Oh my god, look at all the DLCs. Oh, look. They have Adachi. They also have Hatsune Miku. Costs like $5 though. Oh. Miku. I want to do at least one dance. Wait, are you ready, by the way? In freelance, you can enjoy the rhythm gameplay with the difficulty and track of your choices you play. You will gain new tracks and money. I wanna... No. Those are all that I have right now.
All right, let's go.
Let's do one round.
This seems good. All right, here goes.
Persona 4, dancing all night.
I can't get careless.
Alrighty, let's tackle this head on.
It's the meme.
Perfect. How's that? That went well. Yeah. Perfect. All right. How's that? Perfect. Yeah. All right. That went well. All right.
He's so cool.
How's that? Perfect. Yeah. All right. That went well. All right, I'm ready whenever. Perfect. How's that? All right.
That's the spirit.
Perfect. How's that? All right.
Wow, awesome!
Yeah.
Brilliant!
He did the funny dance.
You did it! I got nothing but praise for your performance.
This is really how I do like new tracks then. Fucking Teddy, dude. Oh my god. This sounds good. Alright. Oh, that was fun though. I didn't expect that like the story mode is actually like 99% just visual novel and 1% actual dancing. I didn't know they would actually go like that far.